So this is the digital sketch which I based on an image from Unsplash, and you can see the layers I'm building up here. This is the ink layer, and I'm doing these layers separately on the digital file so I can print them out, and I print them in black from my laser printer. There's the flats and the halftones going in, and if you print them out black you can lay any colour onto them on the jelly plate and print that colour, and it will take where the black is, where the print is on the paper. So that's my plan with these separate layers. There's a text layer going on now, and I just scanned a load of text from magazines and edited that. It's an old art magazine. Yeah, so oh, and here this use a mask for the background layer, but the other layers are all these sort of ink transfer layers. You'll see how they go on in a bit. Yeah, I'm printing them out, and you when you're taking the ink off of the print out onto the jelly plate, it's quite quick. You want to leave it there for about 10-20 seconds and pull that. But when I'm pulling the layers off onto my print paper, I'm not using anything terribly thick. I think about 120 GSM paper. Not really thin like copier paper, but not really sort of thick watercolour type paper. And yeah, I leave them for a bit longer, probably with some weight on them, and press them down a bit more than when I'm doing the transfer layer. And I probably leave them for about anywhere between 2 and 20 minutes, depending on how much. So here you see me pulling that first background layer, and I'm using a kind of muddy white on that. Most of the other layers I want see-through, so I'm using a matte medium to pull all the other layers. So the background layer is the only one that's done kind of differently. But yeah, you can see all that lovely crackling on the bottom of that background layer, and a lot of that gets covered up by this halftone layer, which is slightly disappointing. The other thing that was slightly disappointing and almost made me think I was going to have to abandon the print and do another one like I did on the first one I did, Smile, and that is that it came out a bit dark, quite muddy. By the time I'd got the text layer on as well, this stuff's all fairly colourful, and I was trying to keep it colourful because that's what worked on the second print on Smile. Even though the original's quite light on this, it comes out a bit darker and muddy. But I persevered, put the white layer on, and I don't think it's too bad. Probably could be better. I could probably do a second one, but I was pleased enough with it. So that's basically how I do them, and how I did this one, and how I just about got away with it. So enjoy the rest of the process. Is this the text layer going on now, I think. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the process, and thank you. Goodbye.